Hi, welcome to the next edition of Pokemon Standard. Today we're going to be trying out Gholdengo and see how we can do on the ladder. Arguably, that people say this is one of the top 3 best decks in the format right now. I'm right out of the gate from the brand new Journey Together season. So we have to make sure we try this deck out. I would play Dragapult, but it hasn't been that long since I played Dragapult for last season. So I think it's smart to have a little bit of a cushion here. And so we're going to be trying it out. Now, didn't necessarily gain a lot of new cards from the new set, but I do think it's still interesting enough, especially since we do want to play some of the most competitive decks in the format. And this definitely meets that criteria. So if you like Gholdengo, let me know in the comment section. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get into this deck list and see the deck in action. So we have a couple Dunsparce, some Fezzes, a Monkey Dory, Dunsparce EX. We have some Gimmigholes. We have some Gholdengos. We also have some Energy Pro, Search Pro, so we could get all the basics that we want. We have a Artisan, a Punch, a Catcher, a couple Stretchers, a couple Balls, 4 Arvins, because we do have a decent amount of searchable cards. A couple Boss's Orders, a Tower to stop, tools, an Iona. We have a Professor to pick up our cards, an Evolution, some 4 Poffins, 2 Ultra Balls, a couple copies of Code Breaking, 4 copies of Energy Retrieval, 1 Switch, and we have 1 Vessel that we can get with our Arvin in case we need more energy. I guess otherwise we could get this one to get a lot of basics. We have a lot of 1-ofs, we have 3 Metal, 2 Dark. And that is our deck. This is a deck that did quite well in a recent tournament, so let's see how this deck performs on the ladder. Piloted by me. And I guess we're starting with the Dunsparce. It's not that I don't got much going on here. That helps a little bit. So we definitely grab Gimmighoul. And play that. Get 1 of every basic energy. And equip this and say go. So easily could evolve and evolve. It does mean I have to put the energy on it, retreat, then evolve it. So an Arvin, sure. Crabrawler. For each Kavhu, and your... Oh. Interesting. So it could be a free 110 damage. Is that good, though? It's spicy. Gonna evolve here and here. Oh. I see. Like a Monkey Dory, I guess. Evolve. Do that. Draw a card. Discard 2 cards. Pick a prize. I mean, they're both quite expensive unless you have... Honestly, you could probably not even have this restriction on it. Seems very tricky and hard to actually get this thing where it works. Okay. It probably has to end its turn pretty soon, right? Okay. So what am I using this Poffin to get? Not 2 of these, right? I don't know. We'll find out. I guess that's better. Go ahead and draw. Guess take Vessel. Punch. Get rid of the Ghoul. Retreat. Pick up some energy. Get rid of 3 of them. Keep Dark because it has more value. They have Monkey Dory. And say go. So I can't KO Fez, but I can do anything else, I think. Draw more cards. Boss's Order. Face 1 EX. I mean, that's 60 damage. Better than nothing, I suppose. Finds a Kofu. Equip there. Draw a card. Do 60. Go. I don't think there's a world where I need to get to the last level. Okay, so you put 2 to the bottom, draw 4. I mean, I guess that's okay. Go ahead and evolve and then put a EX down, please. Please do that. So now you should be able to attack this turn. 3 Kofus into the yard. Why not attack? Let's go digging. Evolution. Not worth it. I just need some metal energy. Get rid of 2. And say go. That's okay. So I need 2 more energies to make that work. Okay, passes. Oh, he's weak to this. Okay. Evolve. Fez. And pitch 2. Go ahead. Another energy's nice. Alright, finally put something into the active. Can't tell if the opponent is just gone. Or they're just slow rolling. And we are pretty far ahead. And we only need to take KO, I guess, Faz. So I guess our goal at this point is to find exactly a boss's order. One's in the yard, though. So. Alright, got there. 1-0. Let's get into the next. A Badoo. Take Ghoul. Go. My hand is kind of dead, though. Maybe I shouldn't I stretch her here? That way I could actually Have 8 energy in hand. If I somehow draw a metal energy to KO. Okay, so this is the Frostblast stack. Spiky energy. Is that necessary? Oh, yeah. I guess I take that. The issue is I can't cast any of these because of the Badoo. So I don't know. I guess I do that. Draw. Get another ghoul. Evolve, so I could draw 3 cards next turn as I go. Now, he can't stop me from using my items, but no damage should ever be allowed to be touched to my threat. It just sucks I can't really use my stuff, though. There's the Frost Glasses. So that means every single upkeep we're taking... Every turn cycle we're taking 4 damage. Rockruff. Rockruff. So I can rock. Okay. You got me, opponent. I thought you were the other deck. And that explains the spiky energy. Because the Lycan Rock. Makes sense. So we're going to go ahead and attack. Let's draw some cards. I think this is just too important. Please give me an energy. Not exactly an energy. Go ahead. So everything gets the damage. And I move 3 off this onto here. That's another KO. And that hopefully will fizzle out these. I can't play items anymore turns. Assuming I will get one more. Sadly, this is not just whenever it gets attacked. It's when it's knocked out, which is kind of... I guess if it was the other, it would be technically the hard hat, right? Because they take 2 every time he gets hit. So now they have a Monkey Dory. Very interesting. You have the dark energy to put on it. Sadly, I don't get a lot of energies. I mean, even in my graveyard. So this energy retrieval is not very good. Professor's Research. Any spiky energies, he has 1. So if he evolves, he can get 1 back. Okay. Yep. That was a whiff. Take some damage. Ultra Ball. KO. Dunsparce. That's not too bad. That at least gives me something this turn. Draw 3, maybe find some energies from that. Let's do this first. Draw an extra. Draw 2. Go digging for another done. I think I take out Monkey Dory here. Get rid of 2. That's pretty decent. So now I can light up the Frostlass. Now, I am quite vulnerable for a Lycan Rock here, though. Because 60 times 4 is 240. That's more than enough to finish this off. So, if Hirobi's going to go for it, he just needs 1 energy and a Lycan Rock, and he's good, right? I have my Pro, so I should be able to get back a full hand of energy. Then I use Stretcher to get my Metal Energy back. That should be enough. And then I have Retrieval. Past that to close out this game. So this makes a little sense because you're getting rid of your spiky energies, right? So maybe you can play Lycan Rock. They just kind of work. You could build a deck that's a little bit more graveyard centric. So you have your Lycan Rock, getting your stuff back. I'm actually surprised Duraludon also hasn't tried to use that. Just pitching 2 metal energies in your yard. Not terrible. Oh. Don't get the point of that one. He has 2. That's more than enough. So this is a KO. He gets 4 point damage counters. I don't have a boss's order to put the Frostlass into play. Yes, I need to do 80 point of damage, which is 2. Okay. So that's 2 more counters on it. Turn off that. I think I want a boss's order, take out Frostlass. Question is, how am I doing the rest of this? How about a level ball? Okay, I got nothing left in my deck. Don't need the Poffins anymore. Okay. Get another Gholdengo. Draw a card. Draw 2 cards. Get rid of 2 cards. Oh, I only need to get rid of 1. Joke's on me, I guess. Okay, so I should be able to KO this. And this should be able to KO whatever he puts into play after. Right? Because I use Monkey Dory to KO this. This is going to get KO. He's going to go down to 2 prizes. I get Monkey Dory here, which gives me 1 prize. And then this just does my 1 KO. My 1 prize hitter. So basically he needs something that prevents damage. Do we have another boss's order? No. I think we only have 2. Monkey Dory is a little interesting because he can move 3 damage off of the Lycan Rock now. Which means it's not the same kind of KO anymore. That kind of sucks. That was my main outlet to win the game. And I win outside of that. His 30 damage is not relevant anywhere on this board state, right? Another Monkey Dory. Okay. He didn't do it. That's shocking. Why didn't you use Monkey Dory there? Opponent punted. Now we're about to go 2-0. Once he puts that into play, use that to grab a Metal Energy. And get the last KO. Now we're 2-0. Getting to the last game. Pretty sweet stuff so far. All right, so I think what I do here, start with Ultra Ball. Get rid of the energy so I can get it back later on with the retrieval. Not that. I need the Ghoul and Ship. So later on, I can use Super Energy Retrieval, get those two back. They're kind of like a free discard right now. I can tutor up one thing and draw it immediately. The question is, what is that one card? Is this the Terra deck? Okay. I think I pick up Monkey Dory. Pick up 2. Nest Ball. Pick up Faz. Say go. Probably gonna get a. If he gets a knocked out, like he doesn't actually have a Terra Pokemon. Okay, he gets his Terra Pokemon. Makes sense. Hmm. We need to be worried about this though, right? So you take 60 damage less. So this actually takes 130, I think. Question is, what am I going to do this turn? I think Arvin try to find the super energy retrieval and fill up my hand up. I think that's correct. Okay. So that's a little problematic. You hide behind a wall. So I gotta figure out how I want to pivot now. Still think I do this. Grab. Evolve. That's all I'm getting. Alright. Get a full. Put that on Monkey Dory. And draw some cards. Go ahead. There's no point of actually going for anything right now since I can't get this out of the active slot. So I would need 300 points of damage to get rid of this Terra Bogus. So keep that in mind. It's gonna take about 290 to KO it. I got nothing. All right, let's see if we can't find one. Hmm. 60. Oh, that's right. It has ability. Um. Yeah, go. I messed up there. And I kind of left it there. I shouldn't have. Because now if he gets any energy at all, he KOs Monkey Dory. I got 3 energies to pitch, plus additional sum. I gotta figure out how in the heck I'm gonna get through this guy. Because, yeah, it's not gonna work. I definitely punted there. Because I missed out on another one extra card. Go ahead. Cool. I don't know what I want to do with the rest for my supporter and with these. I think I just hit for 120. Go. Okay, scoops it up 3-0. Let's get into the wrap up. So what do we learn this week about this deck overall? We went 3-0 in the actual gameplay and with the deck in general. So overall, this card didn't really come up. However, this did in that last game, cause our opponent to just scoop it up. So overall, I like the actual flexibility and the actual depth of this deck. Overall, like it feels like it's pretty solidly built. And this is definitely a deck that has been putting up results. So if you're interested in crafting a deck, slightly upgrading the list they start you out with, because they do give you Gholdengo right out of the gate post rotation, so it's not that much effort to actually get the one Monkey Dory, get the little Fez, and get whatever, and eventually migrate to this deck where I think it's pretty much a tournament ready deck. So it's very budget friendly. Let me know in the comment section which decks you guys want me to play next. What is your favorite cards from Journeys to Journey Together? All that in the comment section so I know what decks you guys would want me, or what Pokemon you want me to feature on this channel. I'll talk to you guys next time.